Hello, wonderful people. It is Hero Lostg here. Today I'm gonna show you guys 5 budget decks that you can get like on $50 to $60 ish. Um, yeah, I played tested these myself, and yeah, they're really budget. Um, let's get started. The first deck is Tenyi. Tenyi is a worm-based deck that focuses on taking out your Tenyi monsters, which can be summoned when you control no effect monsters. I was considering Mystery Shell Dragon for this deck, but I don't see it benefiting a lot of the strategy, and I've seen that not many people are running Foolish Burial Goods, and yeah, you can run Foolish Burial Goods in here, and because it can also send your Heavenly Dragon Circle. Um, you can play 3 Avarice. Yep, you can, but I'd rather not max out on it right now. But you can benefit a lot from the 3rd Avarice. And yeah, the build is 41 cards, and you can also put in Called by the Grave to deal with hand traps. Yeah, this format is very hand trap heavy. And yeah, you can also play Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is kind of a fun tech that I play in this deck, since when the Fist of the Arrival Tenyi is destroyed, you can just get it out. And you can replace it for, let's see, I think you can replace it for 1 size Rara and put it in, or let's see, you can remove a lot of stuff like, okay, Dweller for Lua. No, actually, you're better off playing Dweller, but Tornado Dragon is preferable in this deck because it locks you into worms. So it depends fully upon you. Honestly, I would just keep it like this. And yeah, you could play Blue Eyes, or you can just take out the Yang Zing. But yeah, next budget deck I have is going to be Crusadia. This is a really budget deck, actually. There we go. Okay, let me just save that real quick. Next, we're gonna have the second budget deck, which is Crusadia. This deck is quite interesting. It OTKs, and you usually go into your combos really fast. This deck link climbs, and that's really fun. Next, I'm going to show you guys some of the combos you can do with this deck, with all the decks I'm going to show. Yeah, Crusadia, especially with the Kaijus in there, get really big because Equimax gains attack equal to the combined attack of all monsters points to, and it can also negate effects. Oh shoot. Yep, and I'm playing this just because of Magius, which is usually the one you want to go into. You can play Jacobite and Ranryu. They're kind of spicy attacks. And then the danger is to set up your graveyard for a future place, and they also can be Festival of Summon themselves. And they can be used as link material. Also, you can kind of cut Exodon Knight and put in Mech Knight Avramax. Yeah, this deck is really versatile. Lingeriva works really good in this deck, since you can make it really easily, and you can just get a bunch of negation. Dagares especially helps a lot with the deck. It just makes the deck OTK faster, and yeah, that's the main point of the deck. But its main weakness is if it loses a normal summon, then you're not gonna be good. Oh yeah, and something I forgot. Tenyi can play through Nibiru with their field spell, so that's pretty nice. Next, Monarchs. Budget deck. For the third budget deck, it's Monarchs. Domain Monarchs, to be more specific. This deck is full of untapped potential, and well, people might call it bricky, because it is. I know it's bricky, but you can actually make it work. You can actually make this deck work. You gotta mess around with the ratios a bit, though. But yeah, these are kind of the ratios I prefer for my deck. You can run less Fiend, or you can run. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, Monarchs actually do come as a really nice deck that you can play. Rhoda searches the Squire, the Heavenly Squire, and yeah, you can just set up the graveyard really nicely. Ether and Narubus are really good monsters in the deck, since they can bring you your Vanity's Fiend to the hand. No, wait, no, Karaz, sorry, to the hand. Since you can't, the only bad thing about this guy, the one that special summons, oh yeah, Ether, is that you can't special summon. You can't special summon a rep. Vanity's Fiend, but Vanity's Fiend can be added to your hand through run turn of the Monarchs. You can draw it off of Pantheism, and yeah, we play 3 your turn. This deck just locks your opponent, does an extra deck lock on your opponent, so it's pretty nice if you actually get it off. Next we have Zodiac. This is a deck I've been considering, and yeah, I decided to add the 3 Bunny Blast and the 2 Cattle Roost, since you do need Bunny Blast, but originally I was playing Storming Mare for it, I don't like it that much. I know it's non-targeted removal, but I don't like it that much. And Cattle Roost, if you can replace Cattle Roost for Thorblade, which is going to actually make your deck a bit better. Bunny Blast is a card I saw a bit necessary. Yep. Usually just play 2. Those are the usual ratios for Zodiac. Since Rat Pierce limited. Wander is also a real nice tech and play. Then you just link everything off. And yeah, I'm going to showcase a combo right now. With the proper hand. Whoa, god. Okay, let me just arrange the hand properly so I can show you guys the combo. Yeah. So, let's see. There you go. I'm just gonna draw 1 card. And off of 1 card you can combo off. So yeah, Normal Sun Rapier. And the effective Rapier is going to send your... This one is really nice. Mare Mare. Then you're gonna go into your Dragoon. The Dragoon's effect, you're gonna detach Rapier to special summon the Ram. Then you will Exe summon into Zodiac Trident. With Trident effect, detach Dragoon, pop this. With effect, I'm going to bring back the Dragoon. There we go. And then afterwards, you're going to go. I remember how this went. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna use the Trident to go into Tiger Mortar. Alright, so then you're gonna use the effect, detaching Trident, to attach it into Dragoon. It doesn't really matter what you attach here. So you're just gonna go Dragoon effect to special summon the Trident. And check this thing out. Check this out. And finally, Mega Clops. Boom. There you go. You just end on Mega Clops really easily with this deck. And yeah. I mean, there's other ways you can combo off with Zodiac, but it's really handy and it's a really neat control deck. And you can essentially play more Solemns, since the deck can adapt some Solemns. Like, for example, for the Compulse, you can play 3 Solemns. So yeah, you can play your Solemns. You can even change up the list a bit to your favor. Valor is my go-to hand trap, but you can play Skullmeister instead of Valor, since Skullmeister is a better hand trap this format, since Drytron and Virtual depend a lot on the graveyard to do their stuff, especially Drytron, since Cyber Angel Benton activates in the grave. Yep. So finally, for the final budget deck, we have the 5th. This is Shadows, one of my personal favorites, and yeah, this is a really cool deck. Trust me. So basically, it's plays control, and this deck just combos up a lot. This can be built with 3 structure decks and a copy of Cross Sheep. But yeah, you can add some text of your own. I was at first considering not playing BLS Envoy of the Beginning, but it's a nice tech. I mean, it's nice. It's kind of neat. Yeah, since you can get your stuff in the grave, and I prefer it over Talidad, and well, you also play Artemis, the Magistus Moon Maiden, since you can make her using Mathematician, and you essentially get a light body. But you can replace this card if you can. You can replace this card if you can't afford it for another copy of Cross Sheep. So yeah, and also you can play a Lord of Darkness in this deck instead of the 2 polys. But yeah, it still works. So yeah, guys, Shadow's basic. Oh yeah, before we go, Shadow's main playstyle is to just fusion summon a lot and use graveyard effects to their favor. So yeah, I might leave the list of the cards in this deck in each and every one of the decks, and maybe even the YDK. So I'm going to upload them. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this does help you guys in the future. Sorry I couldn't do a combo video. I'm going to do it later on, so you guys know how to pilot these decks properly. I did a Zodiac one, but I'm planning to do the one for Shadow, for Crusadia, and yeah, I can bet you guys are gonna have fun with these decks, and yeah. Also, one of the cards that you can play in this deck is a bunch of Kaijus. It really comes in handy since Kaijus just get over a lot of stuff. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Make sure to, if you guys like this video, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more content. Oh yeah, and I also got inspired from some of the texts by AkemiTCG. Shoutouts to AkemiTCG for his Crusader build and parts of his Zodiac build, which I did take in for myself. Thank you so much. Yeah, I kind of inspired myself from your builds, but I actually changed it up a bit accordingly. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Elemental Hero Lostg out. Peace.